I'm Rachel Stringer and this is Wembley Stadium and you're watching the Action Woman Show. The Action Women Show is your #1 destination for all things women's sport. Coming up on this month's show, you can see all of this. I'm here at Wembley Stadium, the home of English football, where later on today the Women's FA Cup final will be played for the first time. Fans will be eager to see some of those Lionesses in action on that famous Wembley pitch as the girls are fresh back from that World Cup in Canada. And it's been a whirlwind few weeks for the Lionesses. Check out what happened at that sensational homecoming.
Rolling on, rolling on, rolling on. Rolling on dubs. Rolling on pain. Rolling on dubs.
This summer wasn't all about football. I know it's pretty hard to believe, but as usual, the Wimbledon Championships was taking place down at SW19, where all eyes were on Serena Williams as she took her 21st Grand Slam and her second Serena Slam. And while the tennis stars were in town, we thought we'd catch up with WTA girls to see if they knew our unusual British phrases. The results were quite interesting.
Oops, make? I have no idea, I never heard this word before. Oh my god. Gobsmacked? I have no even idea what that means. Okay, so what's happened? Like shocked? Okay. Good to know.
Like the face in, the emoji. Yeah, okay.
Kerfuffle? What's that?
Kerfuffle. No, I have no idea. I never heard this word.
Kerfuffle. No way, I know.
Give me an easy one.
Hunky-dory? I don't know. I knew this one. Can you remind me?
It's like, okay, it's everything all right? Okay, hunky-dory.
It's like this? Hunky-dory? Cheerio. It's like something to eat. Bye? Oh, hi? Bye?
Cheerio. How do you say?
Cheerio. It's like, good to see you later, cheerio? Or?
Cheerio. Bye. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. This is this word. Okay, so it's when you say goodbye or like see you later, see you tomorrow. Okay, cheerio. So cheerio.
It's been a great year for British sportswomen so far, and in a few months' time, you are going to be able to vote for who you think should be crowned this year's BT Sport Action Woman of 2015. And there have been some more brilliant performances in July, and Claire Balding is up next with a rundown of the latest contenders.
Hi, I'm Claire Balding, and here are our latest contenders for the BT Sport Action Woman of the Year award. First up, it's the England women's football team. After an incredible World Cup campaign in Canada, the Lionesses captured the attention of the nation, achieving the best performance by a senior England side since the 1966 World Cup, as they beat Germany for the first time to finish in third place. Our next contender this month is swimmer Tally Kearney, who enjoyed a breakthrough international meet at the IPC Swimming World Championships in Glasgow. 18-year-old Kearney announced herself as one to watch at next year's Rio Paralympic Games, with a 6-medal haul, including 4 golds. Last year's Action Woman of the Year finalist Jordan Wiley is next up this month, after she became the only British champion at Wimbledon this year. Wiley and her partner Yui Kimiji successfully defended their wheelchair doubles title at SW19, taking their Grand Slam tally to 6 and moving Wiley up to top spot in the doubles world rankings. Our fourth contender is ultra cyclist Shu Pillinger, who became the first solo British woman to complete the 3,000-mile race across America. Contending against sleep deprivation and hallucinations, Pillinger rode the grueling trek from Oceanside, California to Annapolis, Maryland in 12 days, 9 hours and 14 minutes. Last but not least this month is British long jump champion Shara Proctor, who had the Olympic Stadium crowd in raptures at the anniversary games, leaping 6.98 metres to beat her own British record by 3 centimetres. Remember, you can drop us a line on Twitter if you think we've missed out any deserving contenders.
Kick-off is going to be taking place shortly. The ladies are warming up behind me. I'm going to go and take my seat. Now, okay, yes, Notts County ladies are into the FA Cup final, but we want to know how well they know their teammates. So we put them to the test in BT Sports Team Talk.
Laura Bassett,
Desiree Scott, Siobhan Chamberlain.
Jess Clark, and this is Team Talk.
Jess, you've got to write it down as well, haven't you?
Do I? Oh yeah. How are we going to know? Sorry. Falling by Alicia Keys. Yeah! Yeah. You know that, yeah. I don't know if I know that. What? Just got me. Hey up, don't.
How many can we put down?
Oh! Not a frog again.
Is that a bad Canadian there?
Yeah? A dog?
Yeah, if it's considered a sport.
I'm going to just
Do you want to be a cheerleader or something?
Boom. Horse riding?
Yeah, exactly. Mine's kind of like
dancer.
watch me whip, watch me nene, watch me whip,
Watch me name it.
What was that guy's name that was on Don't Tell the Bride?
Oh, I can't say it. Any hot guy?
Any hot guy.
Nailed it.
Human trainers.
Wedding pictures or her man? I think we need to have a look. I think there's more human.
There is. That's a good guess,
Okay.
actually.
What did you say? Pick him. Come on, best answer out of this. Think about our locker room. Oh! Okay. The destroyer. Oh. Or who wants to? Our little princess.
Yes. And you're watching Action Women's Show on BT Sports.
It's half-time here at the FA Cup final. The sun has come out to play and Chelsea ladies are leading Notts County ladies 1-0. Karen Carney is joining me now and she is the Birmingham City ladies captain. And Karen, firstly, it's your birthday, isn't it?
It is, yes, my birthday today and I'm at the Women's Cup final, so special day out for me.
What's the memories like coming here to watch an FA Cup final?
When the national anthem was sung, I actually had goosebumps. And I thought to myself, oh, if only we'd got here ourselves, and it kind of gives you that motivation to want to be here next year.
Well, next up in the sporting calendar, we will see the World's Athletics Championships taking place. And last week, we caught up with British high jump champion Isobel Pooley before she jets off to Beijing.
used to do horse riding, and I used to set up these elaborate courses of show jumps made out of pots and canes and stuff in the garden. Obviously didn't have a horse in the back garden, so we just used to jump over them ourselves or make the dog do it. So I'd already had a good grounding in jumping over stuff. I am the brand ambassador for Long Tall Sally, which do tall clothing for obviously tall women. I do get really nervous with photo shoots, and kind of, because I'm really out of my element. I'm all about movement and flow and rhythm, and what I do in high jump is all about how you can be most efficient and powerful in your movement, whereas if someone asks you to stand still, that's really scary. Actually, it's been a tough road, you know, growing up with my height and always being the tall one and always being the one that sticks out. People just don't think. They don't think about the hurt that they're causing tall people or anybody really when they point or they stare or they make silly comments that don't really go anywhere. They're just an observation. Oh, you're tall. Aren't you awfully tall? How can you be awfully tall? Height is a fantastic thing. I think the classic example of turning my height into a positive is my mum. In her response to anyone who goes, oh, your daughter's very tall, isn't she? And she'll go, yes, and she's British champion in the high jump. Oh, I've got something really good that no one would know, and then I forgot it. I should have written it down. Reaching high things. In the supermarket, I quite often get asked by little old ladies, oh, you couldn't just get those eggs down off the top shelf, could you? People say, oh, can you touch the ceiling then without going tiptoes? Yeah. So that's probably my party trick, changing light bulbs.
That's it. Chelsea ladies have been crowned the 2015 Women's FA Cup champions. And here they come celebrating. They're doing their lap of honour here at Wembley Stadium in front of a record 30,710 people. We're going to go and let them do their celebrations, and that's it from us. Thank you very much for tuning in to the BT Sport Action Women's Show. All there is to do now is hit that subscribe button.